So we are here, just got set up for Discover Ranken Day. It is about 8 o'clock, so it is just now getting started. The car show will start at 9, run till 11. The event ends at 12. We have Jack Swags getting set up, Ranken's set up. They just got their simulator out here. They got some semis here. We got a couple of our cars showing up, and we have a lot more showing up here very, very soon. Luckily, we got the good luck, and we have no rain at all today, at all. It is the start of the 2026 car show season. This is Discover Ranken Day. Put it right here. There. Why do I get the smallest spot? Ranken, just...
One sec.
I was gonna say I'm restarting. It's always JP's fault. Are you ready? Okay, well, hashtag blame JP 2K26 is still in effect.
These are heads off of our competition drift car. They asked us to put our Ranken R logo on here, so now every head we change out is going to have the Ranken logo right on top of it.
There you go, sir.
This is actually came from the factory where the missile components are made. You know, your motor, electronics, whatever to guide it goes in here, and then it gets launched off of the missile rib here. Representative of things that our students can do out in industry. You know, I tell students all the time, in my career, I've made everything from little bitty screws that rebuild people's hands up to 20-foot long landing gear supports for C-17s.
Those blocks are going to go underneath this and support the under part of the part. We'll put a couple clamps on here to hold it down. There's a lot of force from these cutting tools while they're cutting, so I got to tighten this thing down pretty good. Otherwise it'll throw the part out of the machine. This over here is our conventional machining area. This is where the students go for their first semester. These machines are all controlled by hand instead of computer control. They're kind of the old school kind of machines.
So all the stuff you're seeing right here is from our junior senior showcase. These are projects that student did last spring, but it's sort of the best in terms of the work at their final 2 years of the schooling here at Ranken in our Bachelor of Science program. So what you're seeing is 3 different projects that highlight community health center, senior living facility, and a courthouse. So these were part of our north side of St. Louis revitalization effort. So students are learning rendering skills, floor plans, sections and elevations, but we're also amplifying that with a lot of graphic design elements so that we can prove that we know exactly what we're doing when it comes to architectural design. So those are 3 different options. And then what you're seeing in the studio today is we're prepping for this year's showcase where students are designing a college campus. So they're getting their drawings ready. So not just like the drawings that you're seeing here, but also setting up those 3D fly-throughs. So we make movies of our different projects that they're starting to put into their presentations as well.
That is awesome.
I would think that the thing that we're known for is our students are incredibly technical. They understand day one how to use Revit and AutoCAD. They're marketable. Students have no problem getting jobs here in St. Louis. We're really tight with our architectural partners in terms of all the firms in town. Our students also, though, understand how to put buildings together, which is a pretty cool skill to have, like not just how to make it look pretty, but how does it actually work?
That's awesome. So we are here with Mr. Z Whirls, Zachary Worley.
Ranken did give me the career I have right now, being an automotive mechanic, but no, Ranken was a great place to learn anything, get a future for myself. If you want to learn anything mechanical, hands-on, this is the place to learn it.
Yep.
You learn a lot. The teachers are great here. If you're on the fence of going to Ranken, I mean, if you want to be hands-on, you want to learn automotive, you want to learn anything that they offer, this is the place to do it. There's no other better school right now in Missouri for it.
It is about 11 o'clock, so a lot of the cars are leaving, but it has been an amazing time. We have showcased what Ranken is about, which they have a lot more stuff than I was even assuming or thought they had. It was pretty cool. You guys will see all that. You have seen the cars that are here. You have seen the environment, the atmosphere of Ranken. It is one of a kind. This has been the Discover Ranken Day.
I am Cheryl Workman. I'm the director of marketing here at Ranken. So I'm responsible for, everything from advertising to social media to email marketing, you name it, I touch it. My favorite thing we do is get all of our students so hands-on with what they're doing. It's not like lecture where you're learning about the vehicles or you're learning about welding. You are in the vehicle with your hands in the motor. You are welding. You've got the hammer. You're, hammer and nails and carpentry, all of that.
All right, so we are in the automotive section now. So what are we looking at here?
Yeah, so these are 2 of our 4 certified dealership programs. So we've got our GM program. That's what we're inside of right now. You can see all the different GM makes and models. And then just next to us, we've got our Ford program. Very similar programs, just different models.
You were kind of speaking about how this was more kind of just a generic shops, whether they're going to a specific shop to work on transmissions or something like that. Could you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I would go less generic and more of all-inclusive.
Okay.
So rather than specifying in just Ford, just Honda, just one specific type of vehicle, we work on every single make and model in the professional technician program. So a student from this program could go work at a transmission specific shop, or they could work for maybe a used car shop that sees a big variety of makes and models.
With everyone following us. You ready?
Oh
Yep.
no, hold on.
Did we get that on camera? I hope you got that on camera.
Swinging that water
He's
bottle
swinging
over
it, hit
there.
him.
I am always on my daughter about that for the same reason. This is our collision repair program where they learn everything from, painting to fixing dings and dents and completely destroyed vehicles and making them drivable again.
So you pull it back just halfway, nothing but air, you pull it all the way back, and you get the paint.
So we just saw some painting, we saw some welding, that's for the collision repair program, and then we're gonna head over to see the next 2 of our certified dealership programs.
Perfect, let's go check it out.
All right. So what we saw earlier in the Ford and GM shop, this is basically the same thing, just with Toyota and Honda. So the other 2 of our 4 certified dealership programs. So these students are doing the internship model where they're here learning how to work on Toyotas, learning how to work on Hondas, and they go into their dealerships and apply that all in real life.
Awesome. So you got Ford over there, so you got kind of USA over there and kind of
Right, that's right.
That's
USA
awesome.
over there, Japan over here.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love this room too. I got one more question for you. For the people like wanting and kind of on the fence of coming to Ranken, what are your words to them?
My words to anyone on the fence about coming to Ranken are, don't let your kind of like misgivings about whether you might or might not be good at a trade get in your way. We train people all the time who have never held a wrench, who have never done whatever it is that they're doing, and we give them that basic knowledge so that they can get in there and be ready to do that work.
It's very, very cool to see how big and the production scale of what you can do here. It's very, very cool. We are about to go over to the high performance building where there's all the more high performance stuff over there. So let's go check that out.
Guide, installer, and honers, vertical hones. So this is rod honing, surfacing, older crank balancer, line honing, make sure your main is straight. All the students hate this for the first 3 days, and then they understand it, and then they're fine. But the first 3 days, they wish that it didn't exist. CNC machine. For doing boring, decking, lifter bores, we put big sleeves in like this. A 5.3 turned into a 427. Balancing for balancing cranks, that's the new hotness. Cylinder hone. We kind of have the shop set up from one end to the other. Cylinder heads, block work with the separation. And then upstairs we have a porting room and flow benches for learning that portion of it. We have our whole cleaning area over here, which is really jet wash, cleaning the blocks, cleaning parts, and then doing testing, checking for cracks, using microscopes, ultrasonics, all that kind of stuff, just making sure everything's nice and clean. And then I'm gonna go that way. So this is our shop for the tuning class and for Retro 2. So we have lifts, our chassis dynos in here. These are all the cars that the students work on or built. The Civic Turbo has a Haltech system in it now. They built the harness for it and they're setting all that up. Students in Retro 2 did the entire engine swap and drifting suspension on the RX-8. We had a 53 Chevy and a Corvette back there. This is kind of like a more old school Corvette that we just did an engine build on, Holly Terminator, or I'm sorry, a Holly Sniper Kit, a vintage NASCAR that was a prototype build, but at some point in its life it turned into a dyno clean. So they put a door on it on the inside, and then we throw LS engines in it and use it for the tuning class. And this is our drift car, the Ranken Worldwide Tech drift car. So all the students in the Retro Tech 2 right now are working on this. Lots of fabrication, lots of making parts, lots of wiring repair. They built the motor. We rebuilt the trans, rebuilt the rear end. So this one should be out soon. And then that's kind of all we got over here.
You guys just saw the little walkthrough and the B-roll of the high performance area of Ranken. If you guys are on the fence of coming here, come tour it, come check it out. This place is insane. That concludes Ranken Discover Day. With that being said, we have IFO tomorrow. We are going to be very, very busy this year. It is amazing to have you all and for you guys to be along on this journey with us to see what we do. Some of you guys have been watching for years and some of you guys are just now getting started, but our journey has already been crazy and we are not going to stop. Follow, subscribe, stay tuned because we have so much more coming up soon. And of course, we are already planning for a lot more cool things in the future. We will see you at the next one. Peace.